So today we've come out of the range, obviously. We've come onto this farm here, and basically it's an old fish farm. It's still active partly. It's still empty ponds and so on. The bird life here is amazing, absolutely amazing. There's spurwing geese, there's ducks, there's guinea fowl, there's francolin, all sorts of stuff, pigeons. So we've come out here, it's about 9 in the morning, a little bit late, should have been here a few hours earlier, but the traffic's terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to wander around, see if we can shoot a few guinea fowl and maybe a few other birds. Let me show you the ammo. Where's my ammo box? I'm using this JG Super Ammo. Now, it's number 4's 32 gram. I have no idea if this stuff's any good or even where it's from. I think it might be Spanish. Yeah, it's from Spain. Don't know if it's any good, but to be honest, most ammo, if it goes bang and you know how to shoot, doesn't really matter. Okay, so you can see there's a very, very flat ground here. This is on the edge of a large river here in Zambia, and we're basically going to wander around and see what we can do. There's some spurwing geese over here, which is a very big geese, like a Canadian goose, a bit bigger, and there's a lot of guinea fowl around, moving around, but they have been shot at in this area, and so they definitely are wary and they do keep their distance. So shooting one is going to be tricky. Anyway, we'll have a wander around, see how we can do. I just got that really nice knob-billed duck double, which is I'm really happy with that. But the ducks here are so skittish. They keep the very big distance, and if they see you, they're flying, they see you, they avoid you big time. So really the best option here would be to put a decoy pattern out and have a hide and bring them in very early morning or late in the afternoon. What we're trying to do at the moment, over on my right, there's a thicket, and it's got a whole load of guinea fowl in it. Now, as it's getting hotter, it's probably about 11 o'clock now, it's getting pretty hot, nearly 30 centigrade. The guinea fowl head into the bushes, head into the shade and sit up there for the day. What we're going to try and do is flush some of these out. Again, these guinea fowl have been shot at over the last few years. They understand the program, and they are very skittish and they fly. Now, one of the reasons there's so many guinea fowl on this particular site, on this farm, is because they've been shot at. If you shoot at the guinea fowl, they tend to breed more, and you end up with better numbers. If you just leave them, then they seem to become quite sedentary and they don't breed very much. The other thing that hammers guinea fowl populations is baboons and monkeys. And of course, things like monitor lizards and stuff will hammer the eggs, but baboons and monkeys are terrible for guinea fowl populations. So this particular farm doesn't have many. I don't know if it ever did. Maybe they've been shot out, maybe it never had any. We're on a floodplain of a very big river here, so it's not thick forest, and not particularly forested, so it's probably not the best ground certainly not for baboons, maybe vervet monkeys. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to try and walk up these guinea fowl. They are extremely skittish. They've been ahead of us all day so far. We just can't get close to them. I'm hoping that this time we can actually get a shot. We're only shooting in the air. We don't shoot anything on the ground. I know some people do. I don't do that. They've got to be flying, and it's got to be a decent shot. Otherwise, yeah, we don't shoot anything that's sitting in trees or sitting on the ground. That's just not the way we work. Right, we're going to walk up and see if we can get a guinea. So Alex is in exactly the right place. We've got 2 of our staff who have gone the other side of this guinea fowl flock to try and flush them this way. Ideally, you need 10 or 20 people in a line to flush them properly. We're hoping they're going to fly towards us, but I highly doubt it. It's, yeah, for guineas are very, very tricky to shoot, and they do catch on to the plan pretty quickly, and they tend to be good at avoiding the guns. So the guinea fowl, you can see them coming off that little ridge there, and there's a lot of guinea fowl in there, probably several hundred. I didn't shoot at them, there's actually more just there. So I didn't shoot at them because firstly I don't want to spook all of them that are in here, and that was a very marginal shot, probably 70 yards or so. Maybe I would have chipped one, put it on the ground. You can see they're all flying now. And I don't want to injure a bird. If I'm going to shoot it, I want to try and shoot it cleanly. We don't want to be running around for the next 3 hours trying to chase birds around on the ground. So, but there are hundreds and hundreds of guinea fowls in this thicket. We're just going to hope, we're going to wander around, hope we can find one that's sitting in some grass. So we did manage to get one, but again, this is really a 60, 70 yards, so it's quite a long way away. The other ones I shot at were even further than that. There's one here, and there are just huge numbers of guinea fowl in this thicket. We'll keep walking them up. What we try and do is we hope that some sit down in the grass, we walk over the top of them and flush them. But the ideal thing here would be dogs, no question. Right, so we've given up on the guinea fowl and the ducks. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, 30 centigrade I'd say, it's hot. And we've come into this river gully here to sight in this rifle. Now you look at that and you think, what a lovely looking bit of kit. Nice stock, it's got a nice big recoil pad, nice and soft and foamy, take the recoil out. And it's just nice, isn't it? Except, brand new gun from Remington. And the catch here, actually, being open all the time earlier. Oh, there we go. Isn't that great? So, isn't that absolute ridiculous for a new gun? I cannot tell you how pathetic that is out of a new weapon. It's just, look at that. It's just crap. And what it is this little catch here holds in this magazine tray here. And what's happening is it's just not big enough. It's just not good enough. So we're gonna have to, whoa, there we go. All my bullets on the floor, my animal's running away. I don't even know what to tell you about that, to be honest. You make up your own mind. So what we're doing here, we've put a target about 80 meters. We're gonna throw a few rounds down, see if we can get bullseye, and then we're gonna go and try and shoot a Lechwe and pile or something. So now I'm gonna find my ammo. So that one was in the boom. Woo! Love it. Here we go, one more. Let's see where that went. Yeah, about an inch from the bull. So pretty good. There's our floor tray springing open. It's very off-putting. Right, let's get out of this river gully. Let's go and see what we can do. I've got the floor plate is trying to jump open with this gun. It's just horrendous. Brand new gun, it's pathetic. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with the shot there. It's about, yeah, I've sighted for 100 meters. What we're going to try and do, there's another one over there actually. It's maybe slightly closer. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got two Lechwe, nice big males over the back on this field here. And unfortunately we've got two things against us. One, the wind is blowing here, so those Lechwe will smell us, no question. The other problem is this little canal here. Now, in a lot of countries, I'd happily jump in there, swim across, or wade across, go up, and we want to be on that bank to make a shot. The problem is we're in Zambia, and that type of channel can hold a Nile crocodile, one of the most deadly crocodiles in the world. And so they ain't alligators. They are not alligators. I had a lot of friends who've had problems with crocodiles, who've been stalked by them. I've been stalked by them, and I've actually saved somebody from being eaten by one, and I've had two of my friends eaten by crocodiles. And they're not clumsy people, they're really professional people, and these things are apex predators, and they'll quite happily sit there for weeks on end waiting for something to come along to eat, and I don't want to be that thing. So even now, I'm standing 12, 15 feet from that channel. We ain't going to cross that channel, no way. So we have to find a way around it. In Zambia, you don't swim in the water if you can't see what's in it. And we know on this particular farm, there's a number of crocodiles, and one of them's about 12 feet long, and I don't want to be his dinner. So we have to find a way around. You can see right here in the mud, this is hippo footprints here. So this hippo's been in here at some point. These are quite old. They were made in the rainy season, so we're now 4 months on. So these are 4 months plus old, these. Maybe 3 or 4 months old, but it shows you there's hippos around. They do walk around in the crops, they walk around in the farm. There's a myth that hippos are the most dangerous animal in Africa. It's complete nonsense. Crocodiles are far, far more dangerous, account for far more deaths. Yes, hippos are very dangerous animals, but crocodiles are those ambush predators which are actually see you as dinner. So we'll go and see if we can find another way to those Lechwe. As is often the case with hunting trips, you don't get much. So today what happened, we got here a bit late. We got a couple of knob-billed ducks and a guinea fowl, and then we tried to sight our Remington, our brand new Remington 700 in 306 caliber. The floor plate keeps flying open, which is really very frustrating and disconcerting and doesn't make for pleasant hunting. And we then tried to stalk up on some Lechwe, and we got foxed by a drainage canal which we weren't prepared to cross because of the crocodile danger. And then we found a bushbuck, a beautiful bushbuck sitting on a pond, but we were driving at the time, easily could have harvested that bushbuck, but he looked happy, and so we left him alone to do what he does and have a nice day. So we're now off to do some clay pigeon shooting. We've got about 130 kilometre drive, and we're going to shoot some down the line, and hopefully we'll get on better than we did today this morning. Right, let's go. Here we are in our gunsmithing area, and this is where we fix all guns, and like all gunsmithing area, it looks like there's just stuff everywhere, springs and tools and stocks and all sorts of stuff hanging around. And this is the Remington 700 that we've just been using on the farm, and we've come back now to the shop to find out why this plate here was jumping open, and it was a relatively easy fix, but it's disappointing. Well, there's two things to learn from that. One, if you go to a shop to buy one of these, test out everything on it before you actually leave the shop with it, because then the shop can be responsible for making sure it works properly. And the other thing is Remington shouldn't be putting out stuff that doesn't work from the box. You know, it's really, I really like this gun. I really like shooting it. It's very nice to shoot. It's got a lovely stock, very nice ergonomic type of look. But we shouldn't have issues with new guns. And it's not the first one. I've had Beretta shotguns that don't work and so on before. But it's one of those things that we just need these manufacturers to really step up to the plate and check every gun as it leaves the factory. Now, what did we do? So here there's a screw. There's a screw here and a screw here. And what we did is we undid both of those, and we basically moved the trigger and this plate inwards towards each other a bit. And that closed this gap, which is only a 2-3 millimeter gap. Closing that up, and now the plate works correctly and will slot into place and doesn't open. And that's all it was. So the other thing we could take from that is take a couple of Allen keys of the correct size, or a full set of Allen keys away with you so you can actually service the guns in the field. Very important. We didn't do that because it's a brand new gun, and we figured that there wouldn't be an issue with it, and we were wrong. Remington, sort yourselves out. Anyway, we will be going hunting more with this weapon. I love this gun. I really like shooting it. I think it's really nice. It's got top of the range Schmidt & Bender scope on, mainly because it's been in the gun shop for a few years and hasn't sold yet, so I stuck it on here. Beautiful scope, very fine reticle, super high quality. We didn't succeed in our Lechwe hunt. We got defeated by the crocodile canal, but we will go back and see if we can get ourselves some dinner. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.